Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start chapter electrochemistry. The main point about electrochemistry is that in this chapter we will discuss mainly two devices. The first one is device that convert chemical energy into electrical energy, and second device which is used to convert electrical energy to perform non-spontaneous reaction. First of all, we should describe this chapter. As you see here, a study of the process that convert chemical energy to electrical energy and vice versa is the scope of this chapter. A spontaneous reaction. How can we say some reaction is spontaneous or someone is non-spontaneous? Let's remember class 11 where we had established a criteria for a spontaneity of a reaction in terms of Gibbs free energy. I hope you must have idea of this. Let us remind ourselves, if the delta G of any chemical process is negative, we said the chemical change or chemical reaction is spontaneous. And if delta G is positive, then we can say reaction is non-spontaneous. Nice. And third case, delta J 0. If delta G is equal to 0, what is? Delta G is equal to 0 means reaction or chemical change is in equilibrium. No net reaction is taking place, but reaction is not stopped. The two opposing process in equilibrium taking place with the same rate. The rate of reaction we will discuss in another chapter, that is chemical kinetics. So I hope now you have the idea of a spontaneous reaction. Second point, which is very most important, as we know, we need device to convert energy from one form to another form. We all are known to about these things. So, as we see in the definition, electrochemistry deal about the conversion of chemical energy to electrical energy. Okay, for this conversion we need one particular device. Can you imagine what is the name of that device? Very nice. That device is electrochemical cell. That device is electrochemical cell. So how can we define electrochemical cell? Electrochemical cell is such a device that convert chemical energy to electrical energy produced during any spontaneous reaction. produced during any spontaneous reaction. I hope you understand. Electrochemical cell is a device which convert chemical energy into electrical energy, and combination of cell is known as batteries. We all are aware about batteries, and other phenomenon which involves electrochemical process is corrosion, which we will discuss in later. So now we should revise ourselves redox reaction. What is redox reaction? Redox reaction involves exchange of electrons. Redox reaction involves exchange of reaction. Redox reaction involves exchange of electron, and it involves two simultaneous process. One is known as oxidation and another is known as reduction. So in this chapter we have to learn how to balance the redox reaction. That is very important during the development of cell on paper to write cell reaction, which we will discuss later. So now we confined ourselves only at how to balance the redox reaction. So we have to consider following things in our mind before going to balance the redox reactions. The number of electron lost equal to number of electron gained. The atom on either side of the reaction must balance. The total charge on either side of the reaction must balance. Revise ourselves here how to balance the redox reaction with one example. I hope you have already balanced this reaction in class 11th. Just I want to give you a brief revision. So what we have to do to balance this reaction? Just split this reaction into two half reaction. MnO4 into Mn2 plus. So first step is to balance the number of oxygen. left side 4 oxygen, so we write here 4 H2O. After that, balancing of hydrogen, so left side we write 8 H plus. Now atoms are balanced on both sides. What is remaining? Remaining is charge balance. Right side total charge 2 plus, left side total charge plus 7. So what we will do? We add 5 electron. Now this equation is balanced. So first reaction is balanced. In this reaction, what is happening? Change in oxidation number of Mn plus 7 to plus 2. So decrease in oxidation number is known as reduction. Next definition, addition of electron is known as reduction. So thus MnO4 minus is reduced here Mn2 plus. All of you, I think, understand clearly. Second reaction is Fe2 plus change in Fe3 plus. Atom is already balanced. Only we have to balance the charge. Add 1 electron right side. Now charge is balanced. Okay. But number of electrons in both equations are not equal. So second half cell reaction, if we multiplied with 5, number of electron in both reaction must be equal and cancel out. So overall balanced equation is written as MnO4 minus plus 5 Fe2 plus 8H plus Mn2 plus 5 Fe3 plus 4 H2. So now I want to ask one question from all of you. Please see this equation carefully and tell me how many electron is required to reduce one molecule of MnO4 minus into Mn2 plus. You can answer these questions on the basis of above half cell reaction. 5 electron, see here, 5 electron is required to reduce MnO4 minus into Mn2 plus. This question is put another way in front of you in electrochemistry. How many mole of electron is required to produce 1 mole of Mn2 plus from 1 mole of MnO4 minus? Or in another way, how many mole of electron is required to reduce 1 mole of MnO4 minus? So you can simply answer, for one molecule 5 electron, thus for 1 mole of MnO4 minus 5 mole of electron, and we know charge of 1 mole of electron, 1 mole of electron, charge of 1 mole of electron equal to 1 Faraday. Charge of 1 mole of electron equal to 1 Faraday. Therefore, charge of 5 mole of electron equal to 5 farad.